Right, first round, what's going to happen? Shows the overhead. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Opts for the throw. All right. Player one has the life lead. Lays on the pressure with the projectile. That was a solid anti-air. Well-timed corner switch. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. Decides to meet them in the air. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Life lead opens up. G-right kick for a mix-up. Big, low, reaching heavy. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? The overhead's good. Burnout activates. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner. How will they utilize this? Breaks the block with a throw. Knockdown and player one holding on to that corner advantage. Still slugging it out and just hits him with a stop and pop. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. This is gonna be bad news. G-right kick for a mix-up. KO. Player one is the last fighter standing. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. What are they thinking here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Tries to bait him with the projectile. The combo's there. Player two is just about out of drive after that. The jump in is denied. Taking stock. Gets the jump in. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Life lead opens up. All right, what's coming up next? Projectile to try and change this KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Jump. Player two did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Manages to block the jump-in attack. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Sure you can. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. G-right kick for a mix-up. Experiencing burnout. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Pops him with a shoryu. This is gonna hurt. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Closing it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. Did not miss that chance and takes the round. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Fight. Starts things off with a jump in. Manages to block. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? That combo did decent damage. Player two has the super gauge advantage. Wall flat into the guard frame. Okay, here we go. Player one, can this drive bring them back? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Drops it with a Katsu and eats it. Are we gonna see a comeback here? This is so tense. Shoryu. Noticeable life lead is a big this time to lock this out. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. I've had enough. It's gotcha. check time for both fighters. They didn't check the throw. Player one has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage.
Comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Gotta do this. Come on. Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. There's a punish count. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner.
Sucker! You're mine!
The jump in catches him. Knockdown. Getting into the end game now. It's getting tense. Fantastic reactions there. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. G-right kick for a mix-up. Down to the wire. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish count. Player two has a super art. Experiencing comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance.
Round two.
Player two wins the first round and is now riding a huge wave of momentum. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Nails the anti-air. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Scrapping it out up close. That's a counter. Jumps in. Smart play with the throw. Both fighters planning something? Oh, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Not much life left, but their drive usage may save them. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Reads the jump in perfectly. You've got to be mindful of pumps the brakes on the impact. A jump? So, what's next? Keeps them one step ahead of what a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do. Connects with the throw. Player one didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. A quick breather. Player one will look to apply pressure here.
Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Does he run?
Super hard incoming.
The reservation for the cycle change. That's an all-inclusive state and it comes to punching back.
The super connects. Medium kick into. Gotta do better than that. A real test of nerves here. Looking for a hold.
Anti-air in the clutch. Ooh, put a little extra for nothing.
They gotta dig down. Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it.
Sit down and shut up!
It is over.
Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Jumps. Checks them with the projectile. Cool gain control of the match in the early going. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Trips them up. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Hits with the overhead. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump and just hits him with a stop and bop. Nails the anti-air. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Looking for a chance. Digs in deep to get that drive on. Hammers him with a psycho blitz. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. Player two can't use any drive moves without burning out. It's experiencing burnout.
Psycho cannon's activated. Let's see what they do now.
Player one is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's all the throw connects. Knockdown and a real test of nerves here. Jump sets up with the jump flatlines in. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? This is gonna hurt. This is nothing stops this train. Jump! Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump! Connects with the throw. Amazing! Reads the jump in perfectly. Shoots their shot. Like, ooh, the drive impact hits for one, comes off the tank and scores the win. Gotta hand it to both of our...
Here comes a new challenger.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on. Hope you'll put up a fight.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Starts off zoning with fireballs. Tons of drive and help to work with. The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Down to the wire. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Takes a trip. Player one is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Sticks the combo. KO. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Jumps in. The throw missed. Connects with medium kick. Big throws. Going in. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Aerial Tatsu. and perfect execution with the anti-air. Impact finish. It was more than enough. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. Was looking for that jump attack. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Backs them into the corner. Can they use the corner to mount a comeback? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move where you're going to eat tons of damage. Shows the overhead. Knockdown. Solid throw tech. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Gets back into the corner with pressure building. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense.
Burnout! Expect the tempo of the match to change.
Player 2 has completed their drive game, but they are still paying. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. The overhead, good. Hits them with a stopping block. Jump. You've got to be mindful of reaching jump-ins at this range. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Jumps in.
Hits something.
Jumps up. Shin-right kick for a mix-up. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Oh, burnout triggered. Knockdown and player with this in the KO. That's what happens when you capitalize.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Saw that low heavy coming. No good up high. Knockdown. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. Player 2 chases them down. Not so fast. Solid combo. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Holds out with a block. Shin-right kick for a mix-up. Where's their opening? Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. A quick brief fires off the Shinku Hadouken, threads it cleanly. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? No knockdown as the low heavy is blocked. Snares them. Sticks the combo. Player 2 can build off this lead. Hits them with a stopping block. Looking to impress with this super.
Oh yeah, that's what I like to see.
Wheel rip-off. Player 2 can't use experiencing burnout. Going in. Player 2 in dire straits with burnout. Solid anti-air. Drops him hard. Zones with the fireball. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both sides getting denied the jump in attempt. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Clutch parry. Shin-right kick for a mix-up. That's a counter. Leg sing. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire. Knocked them out of the air. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Oh, here we go. Reads the jump in perfectly. All in with a rush. One step ahead of them. There's a burnout. Super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Didn't hesitate going for the kill with that super. Does not leave anything to chance with that super finish. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Jump. Barely blocks the jump in. Fireball into the corner. They're trying to force the opponent into making a mistake. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Uses a drive parry against the attack. Hold your breath. The drive impact nets them a sweet punishment. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player one is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. Checks them with the projectile. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. We'll gain control of the match in the early going. A quick breather. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. They both have full drive gauges to work with. Going in, player two will look to apply pressure here. Calls out their shot and responds with authority. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Experiencing burnout. Uses the gauge for a super arm. The super hits and this looks like it's gonna kill. Taking no prisoners. Player two brings it home. Let's see if...
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Ready yourself. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player two chases him down. If they can't escape this rock-solid corner pressure, this round is over. Big counter. Sticks the combo. Gets him. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Long, low attack hits. Gets the jump in. Very slick with the combo. Player two will look to apply pressure here. Still slugging it out at this range. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Drago high kick launches them. Not much life left, but their drive usage gets them with a Euro step. Hits the drive. A real KO. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Jump. Below heavy hits. Starts with a jump in. Lots of aggression from both sides. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. There's a corner straight. Player one needs to deal with this burnout. Burnout is triggered. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Can't tech the throw? All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player two picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Took him to the corner in a flat, smart play to stop the opponent there. Holds out with the block. Throws him to negate the block. Player one has a slight life lead. Still slugging it out at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Going in. Saw that coming. Big throws. Very. Oh, burnout triggered. Are we gonna see draw critical? What's gonna happen? Gets the critical. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Oh, here we go. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. This is a trick. What a read with that anti-air. Woo, what?
Comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Opts for the throw. Checks with the projectile. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. The low kick connects. There's a finish. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gets the jump in. Holds out with the block. The attack is parried. Still slugging it out at this range. Experiencing burnout. What a finish. Great lead in the life gauge there. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Knockdown and Jones with the fireball. We are at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Going in, not much life difference. Brushes that off and keeps going. It's a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Both sides getting ready. Demon Raid now. Sticks out a kick. And what a finish. Player 1 faced the giant and walks away unscathed. What a win. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? The jump-in is denied. Nails the anti-air. Uses a drive parry against the attack. Still slugging it out here. Anticipates the overhead. Both fighters are sitting on a full drive gauge. This might be prime time to let it rip. The jump-in catches them. Got some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Taking stock. Fires off in overdrive. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Sees it coming and blocks it. Hits them with a stop and bop. Trying to read each other here? Squeezes the gate, goes for the super arm, experiencing burnout. KO. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Fight.
Jump? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Very slick with the combo. Blocks it. Goes for the throw. A quick breather. Smart play with the throw. Going in. Tries to bait out a reaction to a fireball. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Okay, here we go. Pokes with a medium kick. So, what's next? Player 2, there's a wall spot. They can't do anything now. Oh, here we go. Demon Raid now. Player 2 with the rhythm, owning that space. The Jinrai? They've been keeping the full flatlines up. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Backs away. Not about that BFF life right now. Player 2 chases him down. There's a punish counter. This can lead to something very big if they can capitalize. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Knockdown. Nails the anti-air. Big, low, reaching heavy. Sees it coming and blocks it out. Takes a trip. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Burnout activates. Player 1 has completely used all of their drive gauge, but they still have enough life left to take the round if they play smart. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. Finishes it with the anti-air. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Uses the parry. Gets the counter hit throw. Closes the gap. Dashes forward. Decides to meet them in the air. Looking for a chance. Going in. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Smart play with the throw. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Grounds them from above. Both fighters planning something? Player 2, the throw connects. Oh, here we go. Goes to the air. Gone critical. What's gonna happen? Cross super hard incoming. Sits him down with the super. Now that's how you take a round. Player 1, see?
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Gets a chance with that jumper. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Player 1 has the life lead. Sticks the combo. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Throw to tie the bow. They were stuck in the corner. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Impact's a no-go. Uses the parry. Scrapping it out up close. Going in. Gets the jump in. Clean parry. Big throws. Denies the jump in. Streetfighter kick for a mix-up. Player 1 has the chance to win the round if its throw is denied. What a read! Are we gonna see a cruisel from above? Dashes out the cage right there. I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this cup is enough to injure you. This is going to flatline them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? The low. The low block. Streetfighter kick for a mix-up. This bookworm has all the nice reads. Demon blade kick. All the throw connects. Okay, overhead. Drops in with a topsu. Demon range. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Ooh, what a smart throw. Both up a fireball at that range? Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that rundown. Solid anti-air. Smart play with the throw. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Blocks the low heavy. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Takes a trip. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Shoots off a fireball up close. Takes the chance to hurt him. Player 2 can build off this lead. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Quick breather. The exchange blow. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. Hold your breath. G-right kick for a mix-up. KO. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Here comes a new challenger.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight? Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Goes for the throw. Still slugging it out here. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. Opts for the throw. All right. The jump in catches them. Throws him. What's next? Takes a trip. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive move and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Are they thinking about how to steal this round? Takes them all the way to the... That was a well-placed projectile. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Starts things off with a jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Smart play with the throw. The overhead flawless round. They got him so quick. Opts to create space to start. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Sets up with the jump in. Getting up close and personal. Benching all over super. Not shy one bit about it. This might be a pivotal super art. That crowns him from above. What a finish. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Dashes forward. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Early round decisions are so important to set the tone. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. The throw hits, now the fun begins. Jump in finds the mark. Opts for the throw. Maintains composure and pushes out of the corner. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Overhead. Oh, easy tech. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Jumps. The jump in is denied. The fighters continue to check each other in the early going. Jumps up. Smart play with the throw. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Uses the fireball to try and get a reaction. Jumps in. The exchange blows. What'll happen here? Connects with the throw. Are they going to be able to come back and snatch victory from the jaws of defeat? Sakuhara drops in with a Tatsu. Sakuhara KO. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Blocks it. Throws overhead, but it won't work. They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. Ooh, there's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Reversal. Player 2 with a flood all in with a rush. Not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Overhead. What's next? Getting up close and personal. Both are ready to pull the trigger on their super art. A jump. Drive rush. Ooh, what a smart blow. Chucks the fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Gets the perfect fireball. That's not no. Escapes the corner. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Doesn't take the throw. Player 2 really has to...
Here comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's gonna be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Gotta do this. Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Denies the attack and the move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. All right, what's coming up next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. No more drive gauge. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Jumps in. Barely blocked burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Looking to impress. This super Triple Jinrai hits. Good damage option there. Neither fighter can use their drive moves. How will they closes with the throw? Hitting them with the smart stuff. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Jump. There's a change of side. Player 2 chases them down. Gets them with the anti-air. Goes for the jump in. Very slick with the combo. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to tank. Uses the gauge for a super art. This Dragon Lash Flame could be big. We have super arts on deck. They're still low heavy, but no go. You've got aerial Tatsu. What's next? What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Opens with a jump in. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Quick dash up a super art. Player 1 needs to use the threat of the corner. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. This might be a pivotal super art. Tries to make something happen with an overdrive art. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Going in. The Jinrai burns down. Impact squash. Player 1 flush anti-air. Switch sees the overhead coming. Connects with the throw. Looking for a hold. Nothing stops this train. Player 1 can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Oh, that's a huge counter. Who's gonna take it? Willing to risk it for the overdrive. Answers with a fireball. Any throw will whiff at that ring. Can this drive? But it is over. Player 1 clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that comeback. Gets the combo. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Bops him with a target combo. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup? Almost had it, but he gets blocked. Sticks the combo. Stops the attack by using a drive there. KO. Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a count. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Very slick with the combo. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Breaks the block with a throw. Both fighters planning something?
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation.
The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. What now? Show you! Close range projectile. Need punish counter on the action.
Nothing!
Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Flatline zone. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Medium kick hit. Quick dash. Here comes a big combo. The low block. A quick breather. Player one step ahead of them. Player one is in burnout state. Drops that off. Player one can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The low kick hits. Oh man, this is a scary range. Throws them. Okay, overhead, but it won't work. A real test of nerves here. Too far for the throw to connect. Uses their drive gauge. Player two can't use any drive move. Gotta play it safe. No one could have called that. Player two clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. The Jinrai? Overhead attack. Throw leaves them wide open. Still slugging it out at this range. Both fighters will want to utilize what little drive gauge they have. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Taking stock. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Closes the gap. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Experiencing burnout ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jinrai kick for a mix-up. Pokes with a medium kick, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Throws a fireball. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. Uses the parry so the opponent can't dictate the pace of the round. Breaks the block with a throw. Player experiencing burnout. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Air money don't make no money. Spends it all for the Shinryu Ripper.
Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge. They get the win by sustaining good corner pressure and not giving them any breathing room. Player 1 gained a heart.
Comes a new challenger.
It's a mirror match. There's going to be a lot of pride on the line for this one.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Goes air to air to deny them a chance. Player 1 has the life lead. The drive carry was successful. Perfect air to air. Taking stock. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. That's the jump in they were looking for. KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Box them with a target combo. Both fighters, Planet crosses that off and keeps going. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Now, can they finish the job? Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Noticeable.
Turning it right up with the...
Ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing.
How's that?
Player 1 survived that tense mirror match.
Round 1.
How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? Parries the attack. Denies the jumping attack with a jumping attack of their own. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Parries the attack and... Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Well-timed corner switch. Responds to the jump with one of their own to drop him. From up above, reads their mind and techs the throw. Misses the drive impact. Heading into the end game. What a finish. Great read on the life gauge there. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Can't tech the throw. Player 2 chases them down. Hold your breath. Good heads-up decision, opting for the drive impact. Flashes him.
It's a good spot
They use the super. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change.
How's this? How's this?
G-right kick for a mix-up. Player 1 will look to apply pressure here. How will they utilize this? In there! Player 1 gained a hard-fought victory there.